I mean, is there a specific question, or do you just want words?
How long have you been rehearsing this, and did you have as much fun rehearsing as you seem to indicate in your performance? Or was it difficult to get into the roles?
Oh, I mean, it was pretty fun. I don't know about you.
Yeah, other people should answer it.
Yeah, it's so silly. You can't, it's like, can't help but be fun reading the lines.
So how much do we rehearse? It's a great question. I'm glad the answer is not self-evident, because we had our first rehearsal with the full cast six hours ago.
Yeah. We read through it a couple times. We met with different parts of the cast a couple times, and then just the one.
Yeah.
All together.
It was a real Hollywood boondoggle. There's a lot of cast shuffling, people's schedules not working, but eventually.
So do you think as grad students this is what you'd be doing?
I don't know why else you would go to grad school. Certainly not for the income.
It was for the uniform, I think. Women really like the uniform.
None of you are drama majors?
No, I don't.
You're excellent.
In what form do you propose entering this on your CV?
We were hoping that you would be able to answer that.
Surreptitiously, I think.
Actually, this is kind of ridiculous. I have a whole section on my CV for performing in weird literary adaptations. I was with another grad student at University of Virginia, and we had a whole club that did this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, kind of awesome. Also kind of ridiculous.
No, was this the first time you've done
Well, it's the first time we did this one.
At UNC.
At UNC, yeah.
They wrote this for us.
Yeah, we wrote the play last, Tuesday or something.
That was my question. How did you go about adapting the two stories, kind of combining them and doing that interplay?
This was mostly Ted. I mean, basically all Ted was the one winding together.
Well, it was more a thing of necessity because they were both novels. They weren't pieces of drama, and so there was a lot of long letters. And how do you make that happen on stage? And so I thought the way to make that happen on stage is to put two of these prose works sort of together in conversation with each other, or in disagreement with each other. Obviously, what happened. Probably more fun that way. Yeah, I mean the love and friendship. What I think we chose principally for the fireside scene, which I think got the biggest laugh tonight. The argument over first principles about who's knocking at the door. Brilliant stuff. But that's all. It's all. Like 80% of the lines in there are just straight out of the juvenilia. It's not a lot. Original material. It's all crafty.
Yeah.
You guys want to see a movie, right?
The
Oh, I'm sorry.
character of the policeman being acknowledged the greater debt to Shakespeare or to Monty Python?
Absolutely Shakespeare. I mean, he's a complete ripoff of Dogberry. Although you will notice that we didn't steal any of Dogberry's lines. So, it's fun to write this peptic sort of.
I think we have one more question.
Yeah.
Made me think of some of these short 18th century plays. They have there's an edition of 18th century burlesques. I think the guy's Simon. I can't remember the name of the editor. Trussler, Trussler. The Dragon of Watley. Of course, Tom Thumb is the famous one. But they did do some of these short things, and I've never really thought about the relationship of her juvenilia to these 20 minutes. And they're written in the 18th century, these 20-minute squids. And they would do them, some of them would be done, I suppose, on a night. Because when they went to the theater, they went for many hours. They just didn't go for 2 hours.
But these were things you could stage yourself in your home, right?
No,
No?
but actually the East Central group, the 18th Century Society, a guy named Peter Steinfeld, he has something called oral night before we start. And he does some of these short plays. We do them completely without any rehearsal.
Wait a minute.
It made me think of some of these, I can't remember the name of them. Some of them have very long, unpronounceable names. But the one I remember that I can pronounce is Dragon of Watley. And reminded me of these, that they did actually do them, and how much you might have been thinking of them when she did them. Did you ever see the Merchant Ivory, Merchant Ivory did it, in the 1980s, they took Sir Charles Grandison and they smashed it together with some Austen material, I think what they called it. Called Metropolitan in Manhattan.
Oh, Jane Austen in Manhattan.
Right,
Yeah.
right, so they did some, I never even seen the movie, it's a fun movie.
That's a Merchant Ivory I've never seen.
Right, right.
So it didn't, it sadly did not inform our.
She had, Jane Austen probably wrote that little squib on Sir Charles Grandison. You know, she has this little squib where it's like a little parody of Sir Charles Grandison. And in the midst of that movie, they staged Sir Charles Grandison. You know, they get into a big fight over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these things can be more, because he said that you think this is a regular thing, you know.
Well, not this group.
And Victorian melodrama has their life in these kinds of.
Oh, sure, yeah, home theatricals, yeah, the girl I was talking about who was studying these things, she was amazing. Yeah, there's a whole genre of home theatricals in the Victorian period.
And the Austens did.
And Austen does,
Yeah, so that's probably less silly, but, well, but the clothes are right.
James Austen wrote prologues to some of them, he was serious about it.
Well, thank you very much.